Hey guys, in this video we will talk about how to crochet a flat circle and how to finish it off so that you cannot tell exactly where we finished off at. You can do this in any stitch and it is worked the same way, but I will demonstrate in a double crochet. I am using a size 4 medium weighted yarn and a 5.5mm hook. I have already started with the first round here, which is a magic ring, 2 chains, which does not count as a stitch, and then 12 double crochets around the magic ring, and then I slip stitched into the top of the first double crochet to join it together. If you need to see any of that in finer detail, I will link videos in the description so that you can see how to make the magic ring and how to crochet around it, or how to do double crochets. For the next round we will chain 2 again, which again does not count as a stitch, and then we will double crochet 2 times into the same stitch that we slip stitched into, and do 2 double crochets in the next stitch and in every stitch all the way around. When you get all the way around, you will again slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet and chain 2. Then we will do 1 double crochet in the first stitch and 2 double crochets in the next stitch, and repeat that all the way around by doing 1 double crochet in the next stitch and 2 double crochets in the next, repeating that all the way around. When you get to the end of that round, we will end with 2 double crochets in the same stitch, because we did start with the individual double crochet, and then we will slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet again. So for this round we will again chain 2, and this time we are going to start with the 2 double crochets in the same stitch, and then we will do 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches and 2 double crochets in the same stitch, then 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and do that all the way around. When you get to the end of that round, you will end with 2 individual double crochets, because we did start with the 2 double crochets in the same stitch, and then slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet. So you will want to alternate that every round. If you start with the individual double crochets on one round, you will want to start with the 2 double crochets in the first stitch on the next round, and then keep alternating that for rounds. You will also add 1 individual double crochet for each round that you do. So for this round we did 1 individual double crochet in between the 2 together. This row we did 2 individual double crochets in between the 2 together, and on this round we will start with 3 individual double crochets and then do 2 together. Just like that, and then again you will do 3 individual double crochets and do 2 double crochets in the same stitch, and repeat that all the way around. And when you get to the end of that row, you will end with the 2 double crochets in the same stitch, because we did start with the individual double crochets. And if you were to continue this pattern, you would of course slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet, and then start with the 2 double crochets in the first stitch, and then do 4 double crochets in between, and then do another 2 double crochets in the same stitch, and of course repeat that pattern all the way up until you have as many as you would like. I'm going to stop here though and show you guys how we can finish this off without being able to tell that we slip stitched it together. So all we're going to do is pull out the loop of where we were just crocheting a bit and cut it off. Then you are going to pull that straight through. It is a little weird and scary, but it's going to be okay. So we will take a yarn needle and thread it with our yarn. And then with our work, you will go right underneath the 2 stitches of the first double crochet and pull that together. And then you will come back to the stitch that we just ended with and go under the back loop only. And as you can see, it just made it look like we made another stitch. So then you can just tie it onto this piece of yarn back here with a knot. Just like that. Weave it in. And cut that off. And now you cannot tell where we just ended our work at. So I hope that was helpful for all of you, and I hope you go on to make many more things. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and check out some of my other videos, and I will see you guys in the next one.